फिरने मत दीजिए. At a particular point from where Sufism starts, because that is where the experience, their personal spiritual experience comes in, and philosophers can't go beyond that because their intellect stops them at a particular point. And this is a path which the Sufis endeavor to reach God. And you come across a lot of terminologies like fana, that's annihilation, baqa, that is subsistence. In Sufism, when a person feels that he experiences that he has annihilated himself in God, in the God, by God he means in the names and attributes of God, and then he has to come out of that, because if he doesn't come out of that, he gets lost in it, and then
or you would say rather he gets stuck, stopping of mind or something.
yeah, he gets completely lost, because that stage, all the names and attributes of God take possession of him.
Okay.
And whatever the names and attributes say, he repeats. That is why Sufis like Hallaj have said, Anal Haq, I am the truth. Bistami said, Subhani ma azama shani, glory be to me, what great is my my life. This is ecstatic.
So the creation and the creator becomes one.
Not the creator, but his attributes.
His attributes become one.
Yes.
So how different is Zen and mystic Sufism?
You see, Zen or Taoism, I think, more.
Zen, Japanese.
Japanese. That Taoism, that mysticism is very similar to pantheistic mysticism, which was propounded by the famous Ibn Arabi, Sufi of philosopher Sufi, theosophist Sufi of Islam. And there are a lot of similarities between Taoism and Sufism of Ibn Arabi, pantheistic tendencies. And a very interesting study has been done on this by a Japanese professor, Professor Izutsu. He was an expert on Quran, on philosophy and Sufism. And I have had the honor of being a student of his, and he was excellent. His study is fantastic, and I think that's why Zen or Taoism is more mystical. It's mysticism rather than Sufism. Sufism is completely 100% experience, spiritual experience. What all the Sufis experience, they see or hear, or they have particular stages, and those stages reject a lot of philosophical concepts. And Sufis of non-pantheistic tendencies, they say that Sufis, everyone reaches a particular stage where he gets annihilated. That this stage is beyond the stage of annihilation, is in names and attributes. That stage is the final stage. They say then God cannot be reached. That's what they realize on that stage. It is an aspect of God, yes, but there's a thin line dividing, because you don't know where God is.
Yeah.
That is the realization that you have. And they come back to this world.
Okay.
They are different persons, completely different persons.
So they get enlightened and come back.
Exactly. And then they see their worldview changes.
And how much like time, if one meditates on these aspects, it takes for a person to come to that realization? Right?
It depends on your teacher.
Individualistic.
Yes, and how much time you can give to your spiritual practices, because this is, I feel that this is a disciplining of their brain. That is a very interesting aspect. I think when a person disciplines a brain, he gets the control of his brain.
Really?
Yes. And
can you elaborate it a little more?
Like for instance, if we see this worldly examples, like for instance, we find certain people in states who can move things by just looking at them.
Okay.
There have been certain people, because they have, they are so, what should I say, inquisitive or curious, when they see that they might have certain special qualities, they train themselves in that.
Okay.
So that's how they become experts in moving things. We have some movies also which have been released on this concept.
Really?
So this is how you get control of your brain. When you get control of your brain, you can do anything. Brain is a fantastic thing. I
Really?
mean, you just
So you've been
today.
reading a lot on brain, I
I
suppose.
don't know, but that is fantastic. Brain study of brain is fantastic, and
But I heard that this particular science of neurology and neurophysics and neurobiology or whatever you call it, connected to this study of mind, it's been very modern now. It was not
it's
built.
very modern. You see all the development, scientific developments in technology and
Yeah.
computers and all
Yeah,
that.
they
It's
are.
only because of
Computer is the replica of
a
brain.
little percentage of brain that they have come to know about. They
Yeah.
have come out with so many
So
things.
much of variations of brain.
If they know how the brain works, you don't know what is going to happen to
Yeah,
this
sure.
world.
We would be living in a
Ah,
virtual world then.
I know.
Fine, it's been really nice talking to you,
Thank you.
and I'll get back on many subjects of conversation
Inshallah,
with
inshallah,
you.
zarur, zarur.
And